Okay, so for those of you who had questions about how to create the document and add images to it, I'm going to create a new document as if it's the Insta summary. So this is what you guys have already. So I'm adding the image so that it can look exactly like the one that you received from me the other day. Okay, so I had these two, I had these, this picture in. All right, so now I'm gonna say my person is Maya Angelou, and I just Googled her name and I went to images. Okay, so now I have an image of Maya Angelou. I'm gonna make a copy of it, and then I'm gonna go back to my page, and I'm gonna add the image. I'm just gonna paste it, but now it's a really big image, so I'm gonna double click so that I can crop the image. So I'm cropping it to be exactly the way I want it to be, stopping right at the end of the picture. And now I'm going to click it once so that I can make it a lot smaller. Okay, so double click is to actually crop, and then one click is to adjust the size and the height. So now I have the picture on the same page as the Insta summary picture. So I'm going to change how this layout is. So I'm going to click once on the Insta summary picture. And when I do that, it's going to come up with these three options. This one is to keep it in line. This one is to wrap text. And this one is to break the text. When I want to add a picture on top, I'm going to wrap text. So I'm going to click that. Then I have to do the same thing to the picture. So I'm going to click it once, and I'm going to select wrap text. Now I can move this picture on top of the document, the other picture, I'm sorry. Then I'm going to change the height of it to make it a little bit smaller. Uh-oh. Sometimes it might shift. That's okay. Just grab it again and place it on top of the picture. Okay? Now I'm going to grab another picture because I want one more picture to go with this. So I'm going to go back to my other tab. I'm going to say, okay, I want another picture of Maya Angelou, maybe when she was a little girl. So we're going to select this one. I'm going to make a copy, and then I'm going to place it on the page. Now, it's going to go all the way down because this is not formatted like the other pictures were. So I have to select it, and I have to change it to wrap text. Once I do that, now I can move it around on the page. So I'm going to move it all the way up so that I can edit it. Because remember, we want to adjust the height and the size. So I adjusted the height. Now I'm going to double click because I want to crop it to make it smaller. Okay? So now I have two pictures, both of which are on wrap text. So I'm going to move it now to the top of the other one. Now it would actually be swapped, right? I would move this one because one of them says, one of the captions is supposed to be about her career. So I'm going to put the newest picture where it says career. I'm going to put the older picture where it says history. Okay? Then I'm going to go ahead and resize it so that it fits right over top the actual Insta summary. Then from there, I'm going to say, okay, now I'm done with this. I want to go ahead and write my caption. So I'm going to move down and say, today I wrote my first novel. It was amazing to feel like I could capture all my thoughts in one story, period. Let's just say that's what I want to say for my caption. Then I'm going to write hashtag. Now, of course, you're going to add more than one sentence. You should have between 3 and 4 sentences. Okay? Then I'm going to put hashtag free, hashtag writing, hashtag novel. Okay? So those are the examples for that part of it. Now, the second part where you were supposed to do a drawing. Let's just say you want to do a virtual drawing. I'm going to go to Insert. I'm going to go to Drawing. And I'm going to go to New. And now I'm going to start building a picture of Maya Angelou. So let's just say I want to create her head first. I'm going to go to Shapes and Circles. And then I'm going to create a circle. Now, Maya Angelou is brown. So I'm going to go where it says Fill Color. I'm going to select Fill Color. And I'm going to go brown. And from there, I'm going to add other things. I might add a line for her mouth. So I'm going to add a line. Maybe I want to curve the line a little bit. Okay. I'm not as fancy as some of you, but let's just say I created that face. Now I might want to insert another shape for, I don't know, her eyes. Or maybe she's saying something. Okay, so now I'm going to insert a bubble. Now, this came out the wrong way. So let's make it a little smaller. I'm going to put it on this side. But then I can always move the face over. And I have to move the mouth with it. And the little sides. Oop, nope. Undo. I'm just going to grab this. Oh, that didn't work either. Undo. I'm going to grab this one. And now I have to move it all the way over here. Okay? So you play around with it and see how you can make the shapes stick together. And then I'm going to add the speech bubble. And then I'm going to change the inside of it to, let's see, yellow. Because I'm going to write inside, I know why the caged bird sings. And then I'm going to add maybe triangles for her eyes, let's just say. But I want them to be the same size and the same color. So before I add the second one, I'm going to change the fill color to gray. And then I'm going to make a copy of that eye. And then I'm going to paste it. So Control C is make a copy. Control V is paste. So now I pasted the same eye. And now I have a face. And then maybe I want to add, let's see, maybe I want to add some hair. How might I add some hair? I could make it like this. Ha! I'm going to make it black. Black hair. Now don't judge me on the hair. And I'm going to change the color, fill color to black. And there we go. And that's my Maya Angelou. Now, of course, you're going to do a much better job than Miss Hammer, but that's an example. So now I save and close my drawing, and now it's on the page. So now I have my Insta summary with my caption and my hashtags. Then I'm going to explain. I chose this title and drew this picture to display Maya Angelou because this was one of her most famous novels. And then I'll go on to write 5 to 6 sentences explaining my drawing. Okay. All right. I hope that helps. I'm going to title this Maya Angelou, Miss Yammer, and then it'll come up when I'm ready to submit my work later, and then I'll submit it. Okay? All right. Hope that helps.